Welcome back to my channel. Nano po si Farwah for a new video. And for today's video is another talk. I don't know, talk ba? So, it's actually a continuation, diba? In my previous video, I talked about items like brushes that you could use either personally or if there's something that you want to achieve. So this time, I'm going to share to you how I use the brushes. Specifically, yung Shopee brushes na na-mention ko. But a huge disclaimer. I'm not saying that this is the right way to use the brushes or ito dapat talaga ang sundin nyo or that you should use it this way like I do. No, it's a big no. I'm just sharing to you how I use them. I personally use them and it works for me either way. And it's very comfortable for me to use them at this, you know, yung ganon. So, yun lang. I'm just sharing to you how I use these brushes and I hope you enjoy. So, without further ado, so this time guys, this is the application. So, the brushes na gagamitin natin today is these brushes. So, I bought this in Shopee. This is 100 pesos. I actually have 8 pieces with me and I have to be very honest, I don't really use all of them. I think I only use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 10 brushes na talaga ang need ko. But of course, if gusto kong maging extra, I could use these. I could utilize all of them. But of course, I'm gonna share to you kung paano ko sila gagamitin. Right? So first is for foundation. I don't usually use sponge. Before, I love sponge. Pero I have discovered the power of brushes. So, ginagamit ko to apply the foundation is yung flat top brush. Parang stippling brush siya na ito, flat yung top niya. So, for today's foundation, I'm gonna be using this Revlon Color Stay. Charot. Color Stay in the shade Early Tan. Charot, Early Tan. Tan ka, girl! Charot, ha? So, yan na siya ay gamay, maliit. Basta, karang gamay. You only use gamay nga amount. And then, I use my fingers first to scatter. Na, umatang ako. And then, of course, yung brush. Use it to spread the foundation. I kind of like the finish ng brush because I don't know. I like it lang. So, I use this specific brush for foundation. Yun. Like makeup project ta girl ha. Pero like makeup rata karon. So, muna siya. So, this is for the foundation. Next is this one. Parang rounded siya, gamay. And flat, medyo flat and then rounded. This, for me, is for the powder. This is pamantaron. Atong gamitan ng powder. What I use for powder is this one. This is the Johnson's Baby Powder. And medyo high-end po siya, di ba? It's the Blossom Powder. Mas mahal ni siya gamay. Mas mahal to ng contest sa regular na powder. But, yeah. So, what I do is like, dip and then top off the excess and then, ganon. Powder, lightly, ganon siya, powder, foundation, ganon, tap. Kapilan ang liog. Ganon siya. In my nose. So, this one is for powder. And also, this could be used for the blush. You could use this for the blush as well. So, if you want to bake, you could use this, parang a big pencil brush. Kuha ka og, kumuha ka ng any powder that you want, and then, diba? It's good for baking, especially sa under eyes. Kaya, they could reach yung parang sa mga inner corners, ganon. So, on the side of the nose, sa chin area, then sa forehead, back. Baking is life. But, since I don't usually do baking, because I have dry patches sa mga areas na nag-bake, so I don't usually leave them that long. Pinapowder ko sila agad, ganon. So, it depends naman sa inyo if you want to bake. And that's also good, especially for oily to combination skin siguro. That's really good. So, yeah. So, tatlo na nagagamit natin. Again, recap. For me, this is for the foundation. Spread natin yung foundation. This one is for the powder or could be for the blush. This one is for baking. But, again, it's up to you how to use your brush. So I already did my brows. Next naman is for if you want to do contouring, use this. Parang angled siya na flat brush. Angled siya. Why use angled brush? Kasi I think for me, kasi it hugs your parang sides na parang sculpted na siya ganon. Pero it depends naman. Ako lang talaga, this is what I am used to. Parang it's easier to control kapag medyo angled siya. Ganon. Parang meron na siyang purma na form. Basta, nakapurma na siya daan ba ng tayo na ingan na, i-follow lang. Ha, ganon. A little bit of contouring also on the forehead. Ganon. Diba? And what I said, yung pang powder. But if you don't want to use this one for blush, there's another brush. Parang slightly angled din siya. Pero, yung rounded. Kagaya ng powder brush, pero slightly angled siya. Pwede din siya gamitin for the blush. If you don't want to use yung pang powder as blusher. Blush brush. Char. Ha? Oh, fresh taday. Ka-fresh ba? Charot. Just kidding. So, yeah. Fresh lang kadili. Char. Blooming kasi. Kidding aside. So, let's move on to this blending brushes. Ako me personally, I don't use a lot of like eyeshadow brushes, except it's more of like pang blend siya. I usually use just one for all. Pero usually naman, I use this one to like, how do you say this? To add transition or to do light colors. But if I want to add more depth or parang another color or to darken, eto naman yung ginagamit ko. Like for the outer V lang naman, ganon. Like that. But usually, I just use this one. Let's do eyeshadow. Let's use this Max Factor in Rose Nude. So, I'm gonna be using this parang mauvish, pinkish na shade. And just use it para all over my lips. Ah. Ano siya? Simple lang tayo Char. So again, I wanted to like add depth. So, let's use yung darker shades nila. So, yung parang dark violet, and then outer V to add emphasis, tsaka diba? Isa po. See? It's very easy. You don't have to parang idut bitaw nga na, but like hold it at the tip. Not really tip, pero almost at the tip, and then lightly feather. Blend. Blending is the key. So, kaya pwede sa ninyo. You can also bring it down gamay dire. I really just use these two for my eyes, like for blending and for the depth. Ganon. And this one naman, parang smaller version ng big na pencil brush. I usually use this for highlighting, especially dito sa inner corners. And I'm gonna be using the Everbelon Advanced Face Trio, yung highlighter niya. So, usually like dip it, ganon. Ganon. And then, the inner corners. Ay, muta-muta, girl. Baka ba? There, more. Actually, also pwede naman po siguro siyang gamitin sa highlighter dito sa cheeks. Pwede naman. Pwede ra. Yeah, you can use it as well. Blend. So this could be used as a highlighter brush as well. So it's multi-purpose talaga. It depends sa imo. It depends how you use it or how versatile you are into using your brushes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish up this one and wrap up the... So let's do a quick recap on how I use the brushes. First is this flat top for my foundation. This kind of rounded flat top na brush for my powder. This flat top na parang angled is for my contour or contour powder. And this lightly rounded naman na angled is, I use it for the blush. This one is for the baking. And this one is for the eyeshadow color, and this one also for the eyeshadow, pang darken dito. And this one, I use this for highlighting, especially in the inner corners. Pwede din siya dito sa cheeks, sa nose, sa mga highlight points mo, pwede mo siyang gamitin. So, again, a big disclaimer, you can use however you want all of these brushes, but this is how I use them, and it actually works for me really, really well. So, and this is the look that I made. So, if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask me, I am very willing to answer all of you. You can just comment down below. So, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you again on my next one. Bye!